Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Innes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. You're probably thinking, what is this guy doing? What is he looking at? Firstly, I'll tell you what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm looking at my screen. And I'm witnessing the implosion, the war zone that Chelsea Socials has undertaken today. Absolute chaos. I'm just sitting here, taking a sip of the nice H2O. And admiring the chaos. Because I find it hilarious. Oh, man. Lukaku really messed everyone up, didn't he? He really did. I'm not letting him mess me up. No. Lukaku's not messing me up. I'm sorry. No. I'm not getting PTSD from Big Rom. Oh, Big Rom, so-called Rom. Yeah? I'm not allowing it. And I see many people now, social media's gone crazy. I'm not on Twitter anymore. And even I'm seeing the war. It's crazy. In the space of 24 hours, I've seen the Chelsea fans across the spectrum already just... No, Rafinha, no, how dare Rafinha, no, he cannot come to Chelsea. If he doesn't want to come and be at our club, no. If he wants Barcelona, he can stuff himself, he can go to Barca, yeah, we don't need that. Lukaku really messed everyone up, didn't he, man? This is what I'm saying, I'm not falling into that trap. And some of you are probably thinking, hang on, what? I'll tell you what, no, I do want players to come and play for Chelsea that want to play for Chelsea. But we got to be realistic here. You can't be mixing apples and pears here. Let's actually clarify the situation as it is, okay? In terms of footballers, many of them don't have affiliations to clubs. Many of them are just employees at the end of the day. They're professionals. They come to do a job, right? He's not ruled Chelsea out. What he's done is he's looking at Barcelona. And to be honest, I can see how. If he's agreed personal terms with Barcelona months ago, and he deep down wants to play for Barcelona at some point, it's been his dream or whatever, he's entitled to that, right? And he's entitled to actually look and go, are Barcelona going to put a bid in or not? I don't blame Rafinha. I don't even blame Deco. I blame Barcelona. Barca, can you clarify your situation, please? Look, can you afford it or not? Tell us, But for Rafinha, I'm not angry at Rafinha or anything like that. I'm angry at Lukaku, yes. Why? Because he was at Inter Milan, and then he sold us this dream that he wanted to come to Chelsea, and it's his boyhood club, and this and that, and I love the club, and I've got a big affiliation, and then the moment he stepped through the door, he snaked us. Yeah? I don't want that. And when he was at Chelsea, which he admitted yesterday, by the way, he was talking to Inzaghi the entire of last season. Then he had the interview and then the so-called apology and whatnot. That is what I don't like. I don't like liars, yeah? Rafinha's been really honest. And if we're going to clarify one thing over here, right, before I get into the latest updates, let's be real. Who's bigger as a football club? Is it Barcelona or is it Chelsea? I'd love to say Chelsea. I'd love to say Chelsea are the biggest club in the world. But we're not. Let's be honest. We're not. There are clubs, there's 3, maybe 4 clubs that are elite. They are elite. They are in that bracket of elite. Yeah? Just royalty. Real Madrid, Barcelona, even in their financial difficulty, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and if we're being completely real here, we can stick Manchester United into that conversation. Although I think now that status is starting to slip because they've gone a bit too long without winning something decent. So, I don't know. But there's that. Even Man City are not in that group yet. They're not. We, along I think with City, are in the tier below. Those clubs are aspiring to become established. Arsenal moved from Highbury to the Emirates to become established. Remember? They tried to be the next Bayern Munich. That was the ambition. That was the aim. They failed. But, there's a tier. Barcelona are part of that tier. I don't blame any player that's looking at a Real Madrid or a Barca or a Bayern Munich and going, I want to play there. Bloody hell, flip it. Are they interested in me? They're interested? Of course he's going to go, hang on, Chelsea, one sec. Barca, what are you saying? Of course he's going to say that. I'm not angry at Rafinha, as I've said, but Barcelona here need to actually tell us the truth. Do you have the money or not? If not, stop selling the geezer a dream. Let's get into the latest and what's happened today through Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio and everyone, because it's gone bonkers today and Chelsea fans have been reacting left, right and centre over this and going pretty crazy. So let's start off with Ben Jacobs, which is the latest update as of just minutes ago. Here it is. Rafinha update. Brazilian is waiting to see if Barcelona can reach a deal with Leeds. Barcelona must match Chelsea's £60 million offer or they won't strike a deal. Told Barca trying to get to that number in a more add-on heavy way. Leeds will not accept this. Chelsea have a 5-year offer to Rafinha. Chelsea are putting pressure on Deco to accept rather than delay to buy Barcelona more time. Financials of the offer aren't a problem, but it's clear Rafinha doesn't want to decide until he knows if Barcelona can reach a deal with Leeds. Still being told Rafinha hasn't ruled out Chelsea. Bowley is not prepared to let things drag on though. CFC's tactic was to get a quick deal before Barca can hijack, but Rafinha won't be rushed and that helps Barcelona hugely, especially since he has already agreed terms. Also told no CFC movement on Ousmane Dembele today. Plan as reported last week is Chelsea will only act if Barcelona fail to get him to sign. And an offer, even if Rafinha falls through, still not a given due to wage demands. Club are watching next 24 hours closely though. Barcelona sources still speaking with confidence Dembele will renew and denying doing so would affect any Rafinha deal. You'd expect this stance so to be taken with a pinch of salt. Personal opinion only, based on how different scenarios could play out, I still think Dembele staying at Barca, contrary to what club sources imply, could well affect Rafinha deal. Leeds aren't going to accept current Barcelona offer, so Chelsea very much in the race still. And if we just add on from that, because there's vital information from Fabrizio and from Matt Law and all sorts, so let's get right into it. Fabrizio says, Barcelona proposal for Rafinha is official and written, already sent. Leeds have no intention to accept that bid as things stand. Leeds want to respect the agreement with Chelsea, still waiting for player and Deco to accept. Barca trying until the end. Matt Law has come out with Chelsea are being patient in their pursuit of Rafinha, despite agreeing a fee with Leeds and broadly settling on personal terms of 115 grand a week over the course of a 5-year contract with the player and his representatives. This is the whole thing. It's not like we've not spoken to Rafinha. We've not spoken to his agent. We've technically agreed the deal. But to complete personal terms means Rafinha needs to look at Barcelona and go, okay, that's not happening. Okay, sign. They've not done that yet. Rafinha is waiting to see what's going on at Barca. Now, in terms of waiting for Barcelona, Nizar Kinsella gives us a little update. Rafinha is waiting to see if Barcelona can make an approach before deciding his future. Chelsea's offer is good and on the table. George kind of asked, and shout out to George, check out his channel if you haven't. What kind of time frame are we talking with this, mate? He says, up to them, but I suspect Barca can explain their situation soon as there's set to be new finance released at the club on the 1st of July. This is key. This is happening tomorrow. Now, for that financial aspect of it, basically, one of the economic levers that were triggered, like 2 weeks ago, if you remember, is triggering in terms of being released into Barcelona's accounts tomorrow. And that is, I think on the basis of about 210 million pounds. I think it's actually less. I think that's euros. I think it's 177 million pounds, if I'm not mistaken. That's the first injection. The rest is going to come way later. This is what they're relying on. 177 million, let's call it 200. Let's say 200 million pounds. Barcelona are in the red. They are in about 500 million pounds worth of debt. That needs to be cleared first. The La Liga president spoke weeks ago in relation to Barcelona's situation and even said that if they got money injected, they would still roughly be only able to afford 33 million pounds in terms of a transfer fee. And that's immediately, unless if more money comes later. But that's going to come later. No one's got time. So in terms of Barcelona, be honest. Do you have the money or not? You know, it's crazy. For Dembele, I think there is a money to get a contract extension done. And his contract ends tonight. So I don't quite know what's going on there, to be honest. Although, technically, even if he's a free agent, Barcelona can still agree a deal with him. It'd just mean that he's registered as a new player. That's the only difference. But that is definitely a lot easier than having to fork out 60 million plus on Rafinha because Chelsea have already tabled an offer and it's been accepted by Leeds. Barcelona need to up that. And Barca right now are trying to add loads of add-ons in order to try and accumulate the fee, which Leeds are not happy with. So that tells you Barcelona's stature. That tells you where Barcelona are in terms of their finances. I don't think they have 60 million to just go, here you go, 60 million done. I don't think they have it. We'll wait and see though. You never know. Maybe there's spare change behind the sofa or something. You never know. But yeah, right now, as of yesterday, as Fabrizio said, Barcelona put an offer in. It's been rejected. It's nowhere near close to what Leeds can even accept. And you can tell it's not even close because we don't even know the true figure. If it was close, we would know the true figure. But we don't even know the true figure. It's not even been mentioned. That's how you know I don't even think it's close. So Barcelona, look, stop hanging about. Be honest to Deco, be honest to Rafinha, be honest to us, be honest to Dembele. Do you have the cash or not? And honestly, stop wasting everyone's time. That is where I'm looking at. I'm pointing fingers at Barca here. They're the ones who know exactly where their financial situation is. But, I have to say in terms of that financial situation, tomorrow, the money gets injected. So we should be able to find out whether they can actually do something tomorrow or not. Tomorrow's going to be D-Day. And that's not just for Rafinha, but I think for Dembele as well. Dembele's contract runs out tonight. So we'll see what happens there. For Chelsea, I think we're in a win-win. I think if Rafinha goes to Barca, they let go of Dembele. Dembele's a free agent. We pick up a negotiation with him. We give him a contract offer. If they don't, they keep Dembele. They give him a contract extension. He accepts. They get closer to what he probably wants, which I think they will be able to afford with this new cash injection. But 60 million, I don't think they're going to be able to do. Therefore, Rafinha will be available. That move to Barca will be cut off. He'll be available to come to Chelsea. I think Chelsea will be getting one of them. And I think for Chelsea, it's a win-win. We either get this guy or we get that guy. But one thing's certain, we're getting a winger. So, happy days. Just to show you the latest from some other people in terms of the mood. Dan McCarthy saying Rafinha, calma. And I think that's key here. Gotta be calm. It's true. And you know what? As I've already mentioned, there shouldn't be a thing of being scared because of what Lukaku did. That was Lukaku. And that was insane. And I don't think that's going to be replicated. But yes, we have to be careful. But that situation is, as I've said, it's comparing apples and pears. His situation is completely different. We got sold a lie. Yeah, we got sold a complete fantasy, right? Which turned out to not happen. And that was because he came from Inter to Chelsea thinking that we were like, oh, okay, that's it. He's come here because he loves us. And then boom, he gets lost. At least with Rafinha, he's not even entertained signing the contract for Chelsea yet, and we know his actual stance. And I appreciate the honesty, fair play. And if that doesn't happen, that doesn't mean that he's going to come to Chelsea and be like, oh, okay, I'm just here because I have to be. No, I honestly think he's going to be like, okay, Barca can't happen, my dream can't happen, cool, okay, Chelsea want me, I'm going to go there and do a job. Fantastic, let's do this. And I think for him, it's still a step up, because the worst case scenario is I stay at Leeds. Now, I like Leeds. I don't mind Leeds. But, would you rather be in a relegation fight or would you be playing Champions League football? I think it's going to be okay. I think a lot of Chelsea fans tend to, are overreacting very, very quickly, which is understandable, to be honest. I think most fans are like that. I've had my moments, that's for sure. I'm not innocent in this. But at moments, at times, it's good to have a clear mind and to just observe and don't panic. Don't panic. We'll see how this plays out over the next 24 hours. Typical. Anyway, talking about a deal that we know is going to be done. Check this out from Simon Phillips. Been told by two strong sources that the deal is all agreed for Raheem Sterling. A hold-up may or may not be whether we are trying to do Ake as well as a double deal. But deal and terms agreed for Sterling. And apparently for Nathan Ake, two indicators here. Manchester City want in a region of about 50 million for Ake, which is a bit mad, but it shows you where they value him. And I'm seeing a lot of Man City fans going, oh, don't actually want Ake to go. A lot of City fans actually like Nathan Ake a lot. So it makes me intrigued. It makes me intrigued. But yeah, we'll wait and see whether it's going to be a double deal or not. But one thing's for certain, Sterling will be coming to Chelsea. Betting in this country, I think, has been suspended. So you can't bet on Sterling coming to Chelsea anymore because it's basically done. So Sterling is going to be a Chelsea player. We'll wait and see who joins him. We'll wait and see if Ake walks through the door. And we'll wait and see over the next 24 hours what the hell is going to happen with Rafinha and Dembele. But all I'm going to say is don't panic. And it's definitely going to be one of them, I reckon. Definitely one of them. We'll see what happens. Maybe both. Just saying. Anyway, I'll see all of you tomorrow. Leave me your thoughts down below on everything that's gone down. And Arsenal fans, don't pipe up. Yeah, you're not in this conversation, so relax. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Don't throw lettuce at your screens. Anyway, I'll see all of you tomorrow. Leave me your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. In a bit. Take care, and peace.